don't talk about the future like it's far away. I talk about it like something we're already touching, softly, carefully together. We don't rush into tomorrow with promises too big. We step into it with conversations that feel real. You don't paint the future in perfect colors. You talk about it like a place we'll build slowly. There's one thing how you say we, like it's not a guess, like it's not fragile. Just a direction we're choosing with open eyes and calm hearts. I don't imagine a flawless life, I imagine a shared one. Days that need effort, days that need patience, days that feel right, because we're facing them side by side. I don't feel pressure by tomorrow, I feel invited. This is the future we're choosing together. Not rush, not loud. You don't promise perfection, you promise presence. This is the future we're choosing together, with trust instead of fear. You stand beside me in the planning, and that makes everything clear.
I've known futures that felt like expectations, heavy with what they demanded. Plans that sounded good but didn't feel safe. But with you, planning feels different. It feels like care, like checking in, not checking boxes. You don't ask me to become someone else, to fit into what's ahead. You ask who I am now, and how we can grow from here. That question makes the future feel honest, not intimidating.
Confidence grows where honesty lives.
This is the future we're choosing
together, one clear step at a time. You don't rush decisions, you let them align. This is the future we're choosing together, where effort is shared. You don't walk ahead alone, you wait for me there. We talk about years ahead without losing today, about work, rest, space and balance, about learning how to protect what we build. You don't speak about forever like it's a guarantee. You speak about it like something we'll choose again every day. I don't feel small in these conversations, I feel included, like my voice belongs in shaping what comes next. The future feels lighter when it's mutual. This is the future we're choosing together, grounded and real. You don't make plans out of pressure, you make them out of care. This is the future we're choosing together, where growth feels safe. You don't demand certainty, you offer commitment.
I imagine challenges without fear now, not because they won't come, but because they won't come alone. You don't talk about leaving when things get hard, you talk about adjusting, learning, staying connected.
That kind of planning doesn't scare me, it steadies me. It tells my heart this future isn't a risk, it's a direction, a shared intention. This is the future we're choosing together, not because it's easy, but because it feels right to face it side by side. This is the future we're choosing together, with patience in our hands. You don't promise shortcuts, you promise to stay. We talk about happiness as something we'll build, not something we'll wait for. Small routines, quiet victories, days that don't need to impress. Being with you makes the idea of later feel less distant, more like a home we're preparing. I don't feel like I'm chasing a life, I feel like I'm stepping into one with intention. together. Steady and kind, you don't rush love forward, you let it mature. This is the future we're choosing together. With room to breathe, you don't lock us into promises, you choose us freely.
If plans need to change, you don't panic, you don't pull away, you adjust with me like flexibility is part of the promise. That openness makes me trust the future more than any certainty ever could. You remind me that planning isn't control, it's cooperation. Love lasts, we're respectless.
This is the future we're choosing together. Through calm and through change, you don't disappear when paths shift, you stay engaged. This is the future we're choosing together, where growth feels natural. You don't walk ahead alone, you walk with me. And when I imagine years unfolding, I don't see distance growing between us. I see understanding deepening and commitment settling into something calm.
The future doesn't feel like a question, it feels like a shared direction. Not forced, not rushed, just chosen.
Commitment lasts when it's chosen daily. This is the future we're choosing together, and that choice feels clear. You don't make tomorrow heavy, you make it inviting. This is the future we're choosing together, and I feel ready, because planning it with you already feels like living it. We don't need every answer, we don't need perfect timing, we just need this agreement to plan with honesty, to grow with care, and to choose each other as renewed for. I don't sit alone with thoughts about tomorrow anymore now. Planning feels warmer because I do it with you. We talk about the future like it's allowed to be gentle, not something heavy we have to conquer. You don't make plans sound demanding, you make them sound possible. There's comfort in how you ask my thoughts, how you pause to listen, how you let silence exist before decisions are made. I don't feel rushed into answers, I don't feel tested. Planning with you feels like two people learning how to move forward without leaving each other behind. I don't feel small in these conversations, I feel included. I love planning with you like this, slow and intentional. You don't turn tomorrow into pressure, you turn it into hope. I love planning with you like this because it feels shared. You don't carry the future alone, we carry it together. Unknown plans that felt like expectations, lists that left no room to breathe. Plans that sounded confident but felt lonely underneath. But with you, planning feels human. It allows doubt, it allows change, it allows honesty without fear. You don't expect certainty from me, you expect presence. You don't ask me to know everything, you ask me to stay engaged. And that feels fair. Clarity grows when pressure leaves. I love planning with you like this, one calm step at a time. You don't rush decisions, you let them align. I love planning with you like this because it feels right. We don't chase the future, we prepare for it gently. We talk about work, about rest, about balance, about how to protect what matters. You don't dream in extremes, you dream responsibly with care for real life. And somehow that realism makes the future feel warmer, not smaller. I don't feel like I'm fitting into your plans. I feel like we're shaping them together. That difference means everything to me. The future feels safer when it's mutual. I love planning with you like this, grounded and clear. You don't build plans out of fear, you build them out of trust. I love planning with you like this because it feels honest. You don't ask me to follow, you ask me to walk beside you. If uncertainty shows up, you don't pull away, you don't pretend it doesn't exist. You sit with it and you let me do the same. That patience teaches my heart that planning isn't about control, it's about cooperation. I don't fear mistakes in our future, I trust our ability to adjust together. Security comes from shared effort. I love planning with you like this, without guarantees. You don't promise perfection, you promise presence. I love planning with you like this because it feels steady. You don't rush to the finish, you stay in the process. We imagine happiness as something built gradually, small routines, clear priorities, days that feel balanced instead of impressive. Being with you makes planning feel less like pressure and more like preparation for a life we actually want. I don't feel like I'm chasing a future, I feel like I'm stepping into one with intention. Happiness grows where care leads. I love planning with you like this, with space to breathe. You don't lock love into promises, you choose it freely. I love planning with you like this because it feels kind. You don't push us forward, you guide us gently. We don't plan to avoid uncertainty, we plan to face it together. That's what makes this future feel possible. Planning with you, calm, intentional ours. If tomorrow is something we shape with patience and care, then I'm ready. Because planning with you doesn't feel like work, it feels like love. I love planning with you like this, and I don't need more than this. You don't make tomorrow heavy, you make it inviting. I love planning with you like this because it feels safe. Planning the future with you already feels like living it. We don't plan to avoid uncertainty, we plan to face it together. That's what makes this future feel possible. Planning with you, calm, intentional heart. If tomorrow is something we shape with patience and care, then I'm ready. Because planning with you doesn't feel like work, it feels like love. I don't need the map to be perfect, I just need to know we're walking in the same direction. We don't talk about the future like it's uncertain. We talk about it like it's unfolding. You don't ask where I wanna end up alone. You ask where we wanna arrive together. There's comfort in that question, and how naturally you include me. Like wherever we're going, it's already a shared place. I don't feel rushed to know every answer. I don't feel behind. Walking with you makes the path feel clearer, even when the details aren't. I don't need certainty, I need alignment. I like where we're going together, even if we're not there yet. You don't rush the journey, you let it take its shape. I like where we're going together because it feels honest. We're not chasing an ending, we're walking a direction.
I've known past that felt impressive, but lonely underneath. Directions chosen for appearance, not for peace. But with you, direction feels grounded. It's not about speed, it's about
Meaning it's about choosing steps that still feel right tomorrow. You don't pull me forward too fast, you match your pace with mine. And that balance makes me trust where we're heading. Progress feels lighter when it's shared. I like where we're going together, one calm step at a time. You don't measure success loudly, you measure alignment. I like where we're going together because it feels steady. We don't walk to impress anyone, we walk for ourselves. We talk about years ahead without leaving today behind. About how to grow without drifting apart, how to protect what matters. You don't treat the future like something that will save us. You treat it like something we're building from what we do now. That way of thinking makes tomorrow feel reachable, not intimidating. Direction matters more than speed. I like where we're going together, grounded and real. You don't make plans out of fear, you make them with care. I like where we're going together because it feels mutual. You don't walk ahead alone, you wait when I slow down. If the path curves unexpectedly, you don't panic, you don't blame the road. You check in with me, that simple act makes uncertainty feel manageable. I don't fear wrong turns anymore, I trust our ability to notice them and adjust together.
security comes from awareness.
I like where we're going together, not because it's easy, but because we're choosing it with open eyes. I like where we're going together with patience in our hands. You don't promise shortcuts, you promise to stay.
We imagine happiness as something that grows along the way,
Not something waiting at the end. Small routine, share responsibilities, days that feel balanced. Being with you makes direction feel sustainable, not exhausting. I don't feel like I'm chasing a life, I feel like I'm walking into one that fits. Happiness lasts when it's built slowly. I like where we're going together, steady and kind. You don't rush the forward, you let it mature. I like where we're going together because it feels right. We're not guessing anymore, we're choosing. We didn't let your happiness is something that grows along the way, not something waiting at the end. Small routine, shared responsibilities, days that feel balanced. Being with you makes direction feel sustainable, not exhausting. I don't feel like I'm chasing a life, I feel like I'm walking into one that fits. Happiness lasts when it's built slowly, I like where we're going together, steady and kind. You don't rush love forward, you let it mature. I like where we're going together because it feels right. We're not guessing anymore, we're choosing. If doubts appear, you don't let them turn into distance. You bring them into the conversation. You remind me that clarity doesn't mean certainty. It means staying connected while figuring things out. That honesty keeps us moving forward without losing each other. Love lasts where communication stays open. I like where we're going together, through calm and through change. You don't disappear when paths shift, you stay engaged. I like where we're going together because it feels right. We're not guessing anymore, we're choosing. When I picture years unfolding now, I don't see distance between us. I see understanding deepening and direction becoming clearer. The future doesn't feel like a question, it feels like a shared movement. Not rushed, not forced, just chosen.
Alignment creates confidence.
Alignment creates confidence. And like where we're going together, and that feeling feels calm. You don't make tomorrow heavy, you make it inviting. I like where we're going together because it feels right. We're not guessing anymore, we're not guessing anymore, we're not guessing anymore. When I picture years unfolding now, I don't see distance between us. I see understanding, deepening, and direction. Because we're left, we're going there. Security. I don't feel like we're closing a story. It feels more like turning a page carefully, with both hands holding it. We don't rush to name what comes next, we let it reveal itself slowly. You don't speak about the future like something borrowed from dreams. You speak about it like a chapter we're ready to write together. There's warmth in how you say next, like it doesn't erase what we've lived, it grows from it. I don't feel pressure to reinvent everything, I feel invited to continue. What we've built so far feels like a foundation, not a draft to discard. I don't fear what comes next, I trust how we begin it. This is our next chapter, starting gently, not loud, not rushed. You don't close the past with regret, you carry its lessons forward. This is our next chapter, starting gently, with clarity and care. You stand beside me at the page turn, and I feel ready. I've known new beginnings that demanded too much change, that asked me to leave myself behind to move forward. But with you, beginnings feel different, they feel familiar, like growth without losing. Ask me to forget who I've been, you ask how that person fits into what we're building next. The question makes the future feel respectful, not intimidating. Growth feels safer when it honors the past. This is our next chapter, starting gently, one honest step at a time. You don't rush the storyline, you let it align. This is our next chapter, starting gently, with space to breathe. We don't skip the details, we live them carefully. talk about years ahead without erasing today, about learning new rhythms, about protecting what already works. You don't treat the next chapter like a correction, you treat it like a continuation with deeper intention. That way of looking forward makes me feel included, like my voice belongs in shaping what comes next. The future feels clearer when it's shared. This is our next chapter, starting gently, grounded and real. You don't build it out of pressure, you build it out of care. This is our next chapter, starting gently, where effort is shared. You don't walk ahead alone, you turn the page with me. If uncertainty appears in the margins, you don't panic, you don't tear the page. You pause and you ask how we move forward together. The patience turns doubt into conversation, not distance. I don't fear mistakes in this chapter, I trust our ability to edit with kindness and keep going. Security comes from shared awareness. This is our next chapter, starting gently, not because it's easy, but because we're choosing it with open eyes. This is our next chapter, starting gently, with patience in our hands. You don't promise perfection, you promise to stay. We imagine happiness as something that deepens here, not something brand new to chase. Small routines, clear intentions, days that feel balanced. Being with you makes the idea of next feel sustainable, not exhausting. I don't feel like I'm starting over, I feel like I'm continuing with more clarity. Happiness lasts when it's nurtured. This is our next chapter, starting gently, steady and kind. You don't rush love forward, you let it mature. This is our next chapter, starting gently, with room to grow. You don't force the story, you let it unfold. If plans need revision, you don't call it failure, you call it learning. You remind me that long stories are written in adjustments, not absolutes. That understanding makes me trust the length of what we're writing together. Love lasts where flexibility lives. This is our next chapter, starting gently, through calm and through change. You don't disappear when pages turn, you stay engaged. This is our next chapter, starting gently, because it feels shared. You don't walk ahead alone, you write with me. And when I imagine years unfolding, I don't see chapters separating us, I see continuity, a story growing deeper. The future doesn't feel like a leap, it feels like a page turn. Intentional, unforced, chosen. Commitment grows when it's conscious. This is our next chapter, starting gently, and that feels enough. You don't make tomorrow heavy, you make it inviting. This is our next chapter, starting gently, and I feel ready, because turning the page with you already feels right. We don't rush the story forward, we let it breathe between lines. That's how it stays ours. Our next chapter, steady, intentional, shared. If the future is a story we continue writing with care, then I'm not afraid, because this next chapter isn't about starting over, it's about going on together. We're not chasing a perfect perfect life. We're building one, piece by piece with patience. Together, we talk about the future like it's something solid, not a dream that fades in daylight. You don't imagine life as a highlight reel. You imagine it as days that hold each other up. There's care in how you mention details, work, rest, time and space. You don't skip the hard parts, you don't dramatize them either. I don't feel like I'm stepping into your life. I feel like we're shaping one side by side. What we build doesn't need to impress anyone, it just needs to feel right to us. I don't feel like a guest in your future, I feel like I belong. We're building life together slowly, with steady hands. You don't rush the process, you help me understand. We're building life together slowly, with care and trust. You don't ask me to keep up, you walk with me. I've known plans that sounded confident but felt lonely underneath. Lives imagined in isolation, where together was assumed, not practiced. But with you, together is visible. It shows up in choices and compromises, and how you make space for me without losing yourself. You don't expect our lives to merge perfectly, you expect them to cooperate. That realism makes building feel possible, not overwhelming. Strength grows where effort is shared. We're building life together slowly, one clear step at a time. You don't rush decisions, you let them align. We're building life together slowly, with room to breathe. You don't pull us forward, you move with me. We talk about routines as something worth protecting, about balance instead of burnout, about growth that doesn't erase rest. You don't chase a future that cost us our present. You talk about sustainability, and that makes the future feel kind. I don't feel pressure to be ready all at once, I feel encouraged to grow steadily. Being with you makes progress feel humane. The future feels safer when it's realistic. We're building life together slowly, grounded and real. You don't design it out of fear, you design it with care. We're building life together slowly, where effort is mutual. You don't carry the weight alone, we share it. If challenges appear, you don't question the choice to stay. You ask how we adapt. The question turns obstacles into conversations, not threats. I don't fear hard days anymore, I trust our ability to face them without turning away from each other. Security is built, not promised. We're building life together slowly, not because it's easy, but because it feels right to grow like this. We're building life together slowly, with patience in our hands. You don't promise shortcuts, you promise to stay. We imagine happiness as something we'll create daily, not something waiting at the end. Shared responsibilities, shared laughter, shared response up to long days. Being with you makes building feel less like work and more like partnership. I don't feel like I'm sacrificing my life, I feel like I'm investing in one that makes sense. Happiness lasts where effort is kind. us into rigid plans, you let them evolve. We're building life together slowly because it feels true. You don't rush us forward, you stay present. If plans need adjustment, you don't see it as failure, you see it as learning. You remind me that long-term lives are built on flexibility, not perfection. That understanding makes me trust what we're creating even more. Love lasts where respect lives. We're building life together slowly, through calm and through change. You don't disappear when paths shift, you stay engaged. We're building life together slowly because it feels shared. You don't walk ahead alone, you walk with me. When I imagine years unfolding now, I don't see pressure building between us. I see cooperation deepening and commitment settling into something steady. The future doesn't feel like a demand, it feels like a direction. Chosen, maintained together. Commitment grows through consistency. We're building life together slowly, and that feels enough. You don't make tomorrow heavy, you make it possible. Together slowly, and I feel ready because creating a life with you already feels like living it. We don't build to escape the present, we build to support it. That's how this life feels solid. Building life together, steady, intentional ours. If the future is something we shape with patience and care, then I'm not afraid, because building life together with you isn't just a plan, it's a choice I keep making every day. I don't look ahead with anxiety anymore. I look ahead with calm because you're there. In every thought of what's next. We don't talk about the future like it's fragile, like one wrong move could break it. You speak about time with steadiness in your voice, as if years aren't something to fear, but something to grow into. There's comfort in how you say long term, like it doesn't mean pressure, it means intention. I don't feel rushed to become perfect, I feel encouraged to become consistent. Thinking ahead with you feels like preparation, not expectation. I don't feel overwhelmed by time, I feel aligned with it. I like thinking long term with you without holding my breath. You don't make the future heavy, you make it feel possible. I like thinking long term with you because it feels kind. You don't rush me toward answers, you stay with me in the questions I've known futures that felt conditional, safe only if everything went right. Plans that demanded certainty before they offer trust, but with you, trust comes first. Plans come later, and that order changes everything. You don't need guarantees from me, you need honesty. You don't ask me to predict the future, you ask me to stay committed to growing together. That request feels fair. Stability grows where trust leads. I like thinking long term with you, one clear step at a time. You You don't wish decision to open a win. We talk about balance, about protecting what matters, about work that doesn't erase rest, and dreams that don't ignore reality. You don't romanticize struggle, you don't fear it either. You treat life ahead like something to be navigated with care. I don't feel like I'm stepping into a future that demands everything. I feel like I'm stepping into one that respects who we are. The future feels safer when it's realistic. I like thinking long term with you, grounded and real. You don't make plans out of fear, you make them with care. I like thinking long term with you because it feels mutual. You don't walk ahead alone, you wait when I slow down. If uncertainty appears, you don't shut the conversation down, you open it wider. You ask what we need, not who's to blame. That approach turns long-term thinking into something sustainable, not stressful. I don't fear the length of the road anymore. I trust how we walk it. Security comes from shared awareness. I like thinking long-term with you, not because it's guaranteed, but because it feels right to consider it together. Long-term with you, with patience in our hands. You don't promise shortcuts, you promise to stay. We imagine happiness is something that matures over time. Small adjustments, clear priorities, days that feel balanced. Being with you makes long-term feel livable, not intimidating. I don't feel like I'm sacrificing freedom, I feel like I'm choosing direction. Happiness lasts where effort is kind. I like thinking long-term with you, with space to breathe. You don't lock us into rigid plans, you let them evolve. I like thinking long-term with you because it feels true. You don't rush us forward, you stay present. If plans need revision, you don't call it failure, you call it growth. You remind me that strong futures are built through adjustment, not stubbornness. That mindset makes me trust the time ahead even more. Love lasts where flexibility leaves. I like thinking long-term with you, through calm and through change. You don't disappear when paths shift, you stay engaged. I like thinking long-term with you because it feels true. You don't rush us forward, you stay present. This plans leave revision, you don't call it failure, you call it growth. You remind me that strong futures are built through adjustment, not stubbornness. That mindset makes me trust the time ahead even more. Love lasts where flexibility leaves live. I like thinking long-term with you, through calm and through change. You don't disappear when paths shift, you stay engaged. I'm not thinking long-term with you isn't about control, it's about choosing us again and again. I don't rush toward tomorrow, I let it approach slowly, because I know you'll be there when it arrives. We talk about days we haven't lived yet, like they're already familiar. Not in detail, not with certainty, but with a quiet confidence that we'll figure them out together. You don't describe the future dramatically, you describe it honestly. with room for learning, with space for rest. There's comfort in imagining mornings that don't exist yet, but already feel calm. Days shaped by shared routines, not expectations. Days where effort is mutual and love feels steady. I don't feel impatient for what's next, I feel ready for it. I think about days we haven't lived yet with you, and they don't feel distant. You don't promise they'll be easy, you promise we'll face them. I think about days we haven't lived yet with you, and my heart feels steady, because imagining them together already feels like home.
I've known futures that felt overwhelming, filled with unknowns and pressure, but with you uncertainty feels lighter. Not a race, just shared. You don't pretend tomorrow is guaranteed, you treat it like something we'll approach thoughtfully, with patience and care. You don't fill the future with demands, you fill it with intention, and that intention makes days ahead feel welcoming.
Hope grows when it's grounded. I think about days we haven't lived yet with you, one calm step at a time. You don't rush the timeline, you let it align. I think about days we haven't lived yet with you, because they feel shared. We don't face what's coming alone, we face it together. We imagine simple things, share meals, quiet evenings, laughter after long days. You don't romanticize the future beyond reality, you imagine it livable, and that realism makes hope feel safe. I don't feel like I'm waiting for life to start, I feel like it's already moving forward at the right pace. The future feels closer when it's mutual. I think about days we haven't lived yet with you, grounded and real. You don't build dreams out of pressure, you build them with care. I think about days we haven't lived yet with you, because it feels right. We're not guessing anymore, we're choosing.
If some days arrive heavier than expected, you don't disappear, you stay present. You remind me that no day needs to be perfect to be worth living. That reminder changes how I look ahead, with less fear, with more trust. I don't dread the unknown anymore,
I trust how we meet it, security, shared awareness. I think about days we haven't lived yet with you, not because they're guaranteed, but because they feel possible when we plan them together. I think about days we haven't lived yet with you, with patience in our hands. You don't promise shortcuts, you promise to stay. We imagine happiness as something that unfolds gradually, small changes, clear priorities, days that grow familiar. Being with you makes the future feel less abstract and more like a continuation of what we're already living. I don't feel like I'm postponing joy, I feel like I'm preparing space for it.
happiness grows where care leads.
I think about days we haven't lived yet with you, with space to breathe. You don't lock us into rigid plans, you let them evolve. I think about days we haven't lived yet with you, because rushes forward, you stay present. If plans change shape, you don't see it as loss, you see it as learning. You remind me that futures are built through adjustment, not control. That mindset makes me trust the days ahead even more. Love lasts where flexibility lives. I think about days we haven't lived yet with you, and that thought feels calm. You don't make tomorrow heavy, you make it inviting. I think about days we haven't lived yet with you, and I feel ready. Because facing the unknown with you already feels familiar. We don't rush toward the future, we let it come to us. That's how days stay human. Days we haven't lived, steady, intentional, ours. If tomorrow is a day we meet with patience and care, then I'm not afraid. Because the days we haven't lived yet are days I know I won't face alone. I don't imagine tomorrow as something distant. I imagine it as the next step, taken calmly with you beside me. We don't talk about tomorrow like it owes us answers. We talk about it like it's listening. You don't fill it with expectations that feel heavy. You leave room for life to respond. There's comfort in how you say we'll see, not as uncertainty, but as trust in our ability to adapt together. I don't feel the need to control what comes next. I feel support enough to let it unfold. Being with you makes tomorrow feel approachable, not intimidating. I don't need guarantees, I need direction. I see a tomorrow that feels right with you, not rushed, not loud. You don't promise perfection, you promise presence. I see a tomorrow that feels right with you, steady and clear. Walk beside me into it, and my heart feels ready. I've known tomorrows that felt like pressure, like something I had to earn. Days ahead that demanded certainty before offering peace. But with you, tomorrow feels different. It feels earned already, not by effort, but by trust. You don't rush me toward confidence, you let it grow naturally. And that patience makes the future feel kinder. Hope grows when it's allowed to breathe. I see a tomorrow that feels right with you, one calm step at a time. You don't force the timeline, you let it align. I see a tomorrow that feels right with you, because it feels shared. We don't face what's next alone, we face it together. We talk about simple plans, where to live, how to rest, how to protect what matters. You don't dream beyond reality, you dream within it. And somehow that realism makes tomorrow feel warm, not small. I don't feel like I'm waiting for life to begin. I feel like it's already moving forward in the right direction. The future feels lighter when it's mutual. I see a tomorrow that feels right with you, grounded and real. You don't build plans out of fear, you build them with care. I see a tomorrow that feels right uncertainty feel manageable, not overwhelming. I don't fear the unknown anymore. I trust how we'll meet it. Security comes from shared intention. I see a tomorrow that feels right with you, not because it's easy, but because it feels right to face it side by side. I see a tomorrow that feels right with you, with patience in our hands. You don't promise shortcuts, you promise to stay. We tomorrow brings changes, you don't turn away, you know the losers are it for a solution together. That way of facing things makes uncertainty feel manageable, not overwhelming. I don't fear the unknown anymore. I trust how we'll meet it. Security comes from shared intention. I see a tomorrow that feels right with you, not because it's easy, but because it feels right to face it side with you. I see a tomorrow that feels right with you, with patience in our hands. You don't promise short press, you press to stay. If plans change shape, you don't call it failure, you call it learning. You remind me that strong futures are built through adjustment, not control. That understanding makes me trust what's ahead even more. Love lasts where flexibility lives. I see a tomorrow that feels right with you. Through calm and through change, you don't disappear when paths shift, you're still engaged. I see a tomorrow that feels right with you. Through calm and through change, you don't disappear when paths shift, you stay engaged. I see a tomorrow that feels right with you, because it feels shared. You don't walk ahead alone, you walk with me. When I imagine the next season of our life, I don't feel urgency, I feel clarity. The future doesn't feel like a demand, it feels like an invitation, open, steady, chosen. Readiness grows where trust lives. I see a tomorrow that feels right with you, and that feeling feels calm. You don't make tomorrow heavy, you make it welcoming. I see a tomorrow that feels right with you, and I feel ready because stepping into it with you already feels right. We don't chase the future, we let it meet us. That's how tomorrow stays human. A tomorrow that feels right, steady, intentional, ours. If tomorrow is a place we arrive at together, then I'm not afraid, because a tomorrow that feels right with you is a tomorrow I'm ready to live. I don't rush the word forever, I let it grow quietly between us. We don't speak about forever like it's distant, we speak about it like it's developing. You don't turn it into a promise that feels heavy, you let it be a direction we walk toward naturally. There's comfort in how you stay present, not obsessed with the end, but committed to the process. I don't feel pressure to define everything now, I feel supported to grow into it. Being with you makes forever feel less like a leap and more like a continuation. I don't need certainty, I need consistency. We're growing into forever together, slow and intentional. You don't rush love forward, you let it deepen. We're growing into forever together, with trust instead of fear. You stay with me in the becoming, and that feels right. I've known promises that arrive too fast, spoken promises that sounded strong but didn't know how to stay. But with you, forever feels different. It feels patient, it feels earned. It feels like something that grows because it's cared for. You don't use time as pressure, you use it as space. Space to learn, to adjust, to strengthen what we share. Love matures when it's allowed to breathe. We're growing into forever together, one calm step at a time. You don't rush decisions, you let them align. We're growing into forever together because it feels mutual. We don't force the future, we prepare for it gently. We talk about years ahead without losing today, about how to stay connected while life keeps moving. You don't imagine forever as perfection, you imagine it as resilience. Two people choosing to keep showing up. I don't feel small in these conversations, I feel included, like my voice belongs in shaping what we're becoming. The future feels safer when it's shared. We're growing into forever together, grounded in real. You don't build it out of fear, you build it with care. We're growing into forever together because it feels honest. You don't walk ahead alone, you walk with me. Doubts appear along the way, you don't hide them, you bring them into the light. You remind me that questioning doesn't weaken commitment, it strengthens it. That openness makes me trust the length of what we're building even more. Security is nurtured over time. We're growing into forever together, not because it's guaranteed, but because it feels right to keep choosing it. We're growing into forever together, with patience in our hands. You don't promise shortcuts, you promise to stay. We imagine happiness as something that deepens slowly. Shared routines, clear priorities, days that feel balanced. Being with you makes forever feel livable, not intimidating. I don't feel like I'm giving up freedom, I feel like I'm choosing direction. Happiness lasts where effort is kind. We're growing into forever together, with space to grow. You don't lock us into rigid plans, you let them evolve. We're growing into forever together because it feels true. You don't rush us forward, you stay present. If plans need adjustment, you don't call it failure, you call it growth. You remind me that strong futures are built through learning, not control. That mindset makes me trust the years ahead even more. Love lasts where flexibility lives. We're growing into forever together, through calm and through change. You don't disappear when paths shift, you stay engaged. We're growing into forever together because it feels shared. You don't walk ahead alone, you walk with me. When I imagine time stretching forward, I don't feel pressure anymore, I feel readiness. The future doesn't feel like a demand, it feels like a direction, steady, patient, chosen. Commitment deepens through consistency. We're growing into forever together, and that thought feels by day, growing into forever, steady, intentional ours. If forever is something we grow into with patience and care, then I'm not afraid, because growing into forever with you feels like the most natural thing I've ever done. I don't imagine the future with distance between us. I imagine it side by side, moving forward at the same pace. We don't talk about what's ahead like one of us has to lead. You don't pull me forward, you don't ask me to catch up. You check my pace and you match it naturally. There's comfort in how equal everything feels, like the future isn't yours or mine, it's ours.
I don't feel like I'm following your plans. I feel like we're creating direction together. Walking with you doesn't make me smaller, it makes me steadier.
I don't feel behind you, I feel beside you. We're moving forward side by side, ahead without pressure. Race, you don't rush the journey, you respect the pace. We're moving forward side by side, ahead with trust in our stride. You don't walk ahead alone, you stay right here.
I've known futures where someone led and someone adjusted, where together meant compromise that slowly erased one voice. But with you, together feels balanced. We listen, we pause, we decide when both of us are ready.
You don't confuse leadership with distance, you don't confuse support with control. That balance makes moving forward feel safe, not uncertain. Strength grows where equality lives. We're moving forward side by side, ahead one clear step at a time. You don't rush decisions, you let them align. We're moving forward side by side, ahead because it feels shared. We don't face what's coming alone, we face it together. We talk about plans with room for adjustment, about growth that doesn't diminish, sacrifice of who we are. You don't expect me to fit into your future, you expect us to shape one that fits us both. That expectation doesn't feel heavy, it feels respectful.
The future feels lighter
when voices matter,
when voices matter.
We're moving forward side by side, ahead grounded and real. You don't build plans out of fear, you build them with care. We're moving forward side by side, ahead because it feels honest. You don't walk ahead alone, you walk with me. If uncertainty appears, you don't speed up to escape it, you slow down, you check and you make sure we're still aligned. That simple habit turns uncertainty into conversation, not distance. I don't fear losing you in the future, I trust how you stay present now. Security is built through awareness. We're moving forward side by side, ahead not because it's easy, but because it feels right to grow like this. We're moving forward side by side, ahead with patience in our hands. You don't promise shortcuts, you promise to stay. We imagine protect together, share responsibility, shared rest, shared joy after long days. Being with you makes moving forward feel sustainable,
not exhausting.
I don't feel like I'm losing myself, I feel like I'm bringing myself fully into what we're building.
Happiness lasts where balance leads.
We're moving forward side by side ahead with space to grow. You don't lock us into rigid plans, you let them evolve. We're moving forward side by side ahead because it feels true. You don't rush us forward, you stay present.
If plans change direction, you don't assign blame, you adapt with me. You remind me that moving forward together matters more than speed or pride. That reminder makes me trust the road ahead even more.
Love lasts where cooperation leads. We're moving forward side by side ahead through calm and through change. You don't disappear when paths shift, you stay engaged. We're moving forward side by side ahead because it feels shared. You don't walk ahead alone, you walk with me.
When I imagine years unfolding now, I don't see separation, I see movement steady, connected, intentional. The future doesn't feel like a race, it feels like a walk, measured, mutual, chosen.
Alignment breeds confidence, I feel like I'm bringing myself fully into what we're building.
Happiness lasts where balance leads.
We're moving forward side by side ahead with space to grow. You don't lock us into rigid plans, you let them evolve. We're moving forward side by side ahead because it feels true. You don't rush us forward, you stay present.
If plans change direction, you don't assign blame, you adapt with me. You remind me that moving forward together matters more than speed or pride. That reminder makes me trust the road ahead even more.
Love lasts where cooperation lives. We're moving forward side by side ahead through calm and through change. You don't disappear when paths shift, you stay engaged. We're moving forward side by side ahead because it feels shared. You don't walk ahead alone, you walk with me.
When I imagine years unfolding now, I don't see separation, I see movement steady, connected, intentional. The future doesn't feel like a race, it feels like a walk, measured, chosen.
I don't wonder anymore which direction to take. I already know, because we're choosing the same future. We don't talk about the future like it's divided, like one path belongs to one of us. You don't ask me to follow your direction, you ask if it feels right for us. There's comfort in that question, and how carefully you wait for my answer. Like my choice matters, like the future only makes sense if it's mutual. I don't feel pulled or persuaded, I feel invited. Choosing with you feels calm, not pressured. I don't feel torn between paths, I feel aligned. We're choosing the same future together with open eyes. You don't rush decisions, you give them time. We're choosing the same future together because it
before understanding grew. Choices that sounded strong but didn't know how to stay gentle. But with you, choosing feels different. It feels thoughtful, it feels reversible when needed. It feels safe to revisit without fear. You don't confuse commitment with control. You don't treat choice as a test.
You let decisions breathe, and that makes them stronger. Clarity grows where patience lives. We're choosing the same future together, one calm step at a time. You don't force the timeline, you let it align. We're choosing the same future together because it feels shared. We don't lock ourselves into promises, we stay engaged. We talk about life ahead like something we'll protect. About balance, about staying connected when routines change. You don't imagine the future is flawless, you imagine it as corporate. Two people adjusting, not competing. That vision makes choosing feel sustainable, not overwhelming. The future feels lighter when it's mutual. We're choosing the same future together, grounded and real. You don't build plans out of fear, you build them with care. We're choosing the same future together because it feels honest. You don't ask me to fit in, you make room for me.
If doubts appear during the choosing, you don't rush past them. You listen, you ask what they're protecting. That patience turns uncertainty into understanding, not distance.
I don't fear changing my mind anymore. I trust how we revisit choices with respect. Security comes from shared respect. We're choosing the same future together,
not because it's guaranteed, but because it feels right
to keep choosing it. We're choosing the same future together with patience in our hands. You don't promise shortcuts, you promise to stay. We imagine happiness as something we'll maintain, not something we'll chase. Shared responsibility, shared rest, shared quiet after long days. Being with you makes choosing feel less dramatic and more intentional. I don't feel like I'm giving something up, I feel like I'm gaining clarity. Happiness lasts where effort is kind. We're choosing the same future together with space to grow. You don't lock us into rigid plans, you let them evolve. We're choosing the same future together because it feels short. You don't rush it forward, you stay present. We'd imagine happiness as something we'll maintain, not something we'll chase. Share responsibilities, shared rest, shared quiet after long days. Being with you makes choosing feel less dramatic and more intentional. I don't feel like I'm giving something up, I feel like I'm gaining clarity. Happiness lasts where effort is kind. We're choosing the same future together with space to grow. You don't lock us into rigid plans, you let them evolve. We're choosing the same future together because it feels true. You don't rush us forward, you stay present. If paths need adjustment, you don't see it as failure, you see it as awareness. You remind me that strong futures are shaped by honesty, not stubbornness. That understanding makes me trust the choices we make even more. Love lasts where flexibility lives. We're choosing the same future together, calming through change. You don't disappear when paths shift, they engage. Yeah, I don't feel ready because choosing it with you already feels right. We don't choose once and never look back. We choose again with awareness, choosing the same future, steady, intentional ours. If the future is something we agree on with honesty same future with you is a choice I'm happy to keep making. I don't count the years ahead with fear, I count them with care, because I know we'll be shared in them. We don't talk of God's end like it's something chasing us. We speak about it like something we'll grow into. You don't rush me toward milestones. You ask what kind of years we wanna live inside. There's comfort in my question and how gently you frame the future. Not as a race, but as a rhythm we'll run together. I don't feel pressure to arrive anywhere fast. I feel invited to stay present as we move forward. Thinking about years with you feels calm, not overwhelming. I don't fear time passing, I trust how we'll use it. I think about the years we'll share together, so intentional. You don't promise they'll be perfect, you promise to stay present. I think about the years we'll share together, with trust instead of fear. You don't rush me through time, you walk with me in it. I've known futures that leisured success loudly, years defined by achievement alone. But with you, years feel different, they feel lit, balanced, filled with effort and rest. You don't define time by what we accumulate, you define it by how we stay connected. And that feels meaningful. You don't treat time as something to conquer, you treat it as something to respect. That respect makes the future feel kind. Meeting grows where balance lies. I think about the years we'll share together, and calm season at a time. You don't rush decisions, you let them align. I think about the years we'll share together, because it feels mutual. They don't face what's coming on, we face it together. We talk without changes, it's something we'll navigate, not something to fear about. How we'll keep choosing each other, even when life reshapes our days. You don't imagine time as something that drifts us apart. You imagine it as something that deepens understanding. That way of thinking makes the years ahead feel steady, not uncertain. The future feels safer when it's shared. I think about the years we'll share together, grounded and real. You don't build chance out of fear, you build them with care. I think about the years we'll share together, because it feels honest. You don't walk ahead alone, you walk with me. If some years you rise happier than expected, you don't disappear, you stay engaged. You remind me that not every season needs to shine to be worth living. That reminder It changes how I look at time, with less urgency, with more trust. I don't fear difficult seasons anymore. I trust how we'll face them. Security is built through presence. I think about the years we'll share together, not because they're guaranteed, but because it feels right to imagine one together. Think about the years we'll share together, with patience in our hands. You don't walk ahead alone, you walk with me. Years don't become meaningful by passing quickly. They become meaningful by being shared. Years will share, steady, intentional hours. If time is something we walk through with care and presence, then I'm not afraid, because the years will share together. Our years aren't ready to live. We don't plan life like it's a deadline. We plan it like a place. We're slowly preparing to live in together. We talk about life ahead with calm in our voices, not because everything is clear, but because we're not afraid to figure it out together. You don't describe the future as something fixed, you describe it as something flexible, shaped by choices we'll keep making. I don't feel pressure to have it all mapped out. I feel grounded, knowing we're planning with honesty, not illusion. I don't fear what's unfinished, I trust how we're building it. This is the life we're planning together, steady and real. You don't promise perfection, you promise to stay. This is the life we're planning together, with patience and care. You don't rush the picture, you let it form.
I've known plans that felt like escape, futures imagined to avoid the present. But with you, planning feels different, it feels rooted. We don't plan to run from today, we plan to support it, to make space for growth without losing ourselves. You don't ask me to become ready overnight, you ask me to grow honestly. That request makes the future feel safe.
Stability grows where truth leads. This is the life we're planning together, one calm step at a time. You don't force the timeline, you let it align. This is the life we're planning together, because it feels shared. We don't plan to control life, we plan to live it. We talk about balance, about protecting what matters, about rest that isn't guilt and effort that isn't sacrifice. You don't imagine life as a highlight reel, you imagine it as days that hold each other up. I don't feel like I'm entering your plan, I feel like we're shaping one side by side. The future feels lighter when it's mutual. This is the life we're planning together, grounded and kind. You don't build it out of fear, you build it with care. This is the life we're planning together, where effort is shared. You don't walk ahead alone, you walk with me. If uncertainty appears,
you don't retreat, you stay present. You remind me that plans aren't meant to remove doubt, they're meant to hold us steady when doubt arrives.
that understanding changes how I look at the future. With less anxiety, with more trust. Security is built through presence. This is the life we're planning together, not because it's guaranteed, but because it feels right to plan it together. This is the life we're planning together. With patience in our hands, you don't promise shortcuts, you promise to stay.
We imagine happiness as something we'll maintain daily, not something waiting at the end. Share responsibility, share rest, share quiet joy after long days. Being with you makes planning feel less like pressure and more like preparation for a life we actually want.
I don't feel like I'm giving anything up, I feel like I'm choosing what matters.
Happiness lasts where care leads.
This is the life we're planning together, with space to grow. You don't lock us into rigid plans, you let them evolve. This is the life we're planning together, because it feels true. You don't rush us forward, you stay present. If plans change direction, you don't call it failure, you call it awareness. You remind me that meaningful lives are shaped through adjustment, not control. That mindset makes me trust what we're building even more.
Love lasts with flexibility live.
This is the life we're planning together, through calm and through change. You don't disappear when paths shift, you stay engaged. This is the life we're planning together, because it feels shared. You don't walk ahead alone, you walk with me. When I imagine life unfolding now, I don't feel pressure in my chest, I feel readiness. The future doesn't feel like a demand, it feels like a direction. Clear, steady, chosen. Commitment deepens, still sets the sheet, and more like preparation for a life we actually want. I don't feel like I'm giving anything up, I feel like I'm choosing what matters. Happiness lasts where care leads. This is the life we're planning together, a space to grow. You don't lock us into rigid plans, you let them evolve. This is the life we're planning together, because it feels true. You don't rush us forward, you stay present. Change direction, you don't call it failure, you call it awareness. You remind me that meaningful lives are shaped through adjustment, not control. That mindset makes me trust what we're building even more. Love lasts where flexibility lives. This is the life we're planning together, and that feels calm. You don't make tomorrow heavy, you make it welcoming. This is the life we're planning together, and I feel ready, because planning life with you already feels like good in it. We don't plan life to avoid uncertainty, we plan it to stay connected through it. This life we're planning, intentional. If life is something we step into with honesty and care, then I'm not afraid, because this life we're